What's up, everybody? Today we are doing a tech review. But let's get in. Okay, so I've just finished up the install. We are excited to do a tech review. The folks at Haloview reached out to us, said, hey, we'd like to send you a product. Would you review it? Check it out. It is a backup camera for our camper. Funny enough, I also need a backup camera for my truck. If you've watched any of our most recent episodes, I don't have words, where Mandy accidentally backed the truck into the camper. But we were excited about this. This was a product that we were looking at getting anyway. So let's get into it and check it out. Okay, so here we are. This is the Haloview BT7. Super excited about this camera. Couple things that facts they gave us about it is, one, it's not just a backup camera, so not something you only use when you're going backwards. It's actually something you can view at any time. It works on rigs up to 65 feet long, which is more than double, right, the length of ours. So here's what we're going to go through. I'm going to unbox this. We're going to see what comes in the box. Then I'm also going to show you how I install it, and then very soon we're hitting the road on the way to Texas, and we're excited because we're going to use this the whole way. Going to give you a comprehensive review on our thoughts truly about the camera, how it works. We're excited to get into this. Okay, so we have our user manual. Our monitor is a 1080p resolution, fantastic. We have the camera, we have the mounting bracket. We have the mounting brackets for the monitor inside the truck, as well as power, DC power for our screen, and the connectors. Next, let's go through the install. Okay, so Phillips head screwdriver, camera. My camper should be pre-wired to install this, but let's get into taking this plate off and seeing what happens. And as you can see, the hole's pre-drilled, but there's no wiring. So it's going to take a few more steps to get this installed. Okay, so went ahead, pulled this cap off. So when I got my wiring plate down, or the camera plate, there's no wiring here, so I'm going to have to come off of this. So a couple things I've done while working on this, I've obviously brought a lot more on the roof, is I disconnected the negative to my battery just to make sure we had no voltage flowing through. I'm utilizing the wiring from my top running lights. Different models come different ways. Essentially, when you take this plate off, if your RV is pre-wired, you'll already have a plug there. They have a super easy adaptive system with this Haloview that would be great for that. I unfortunately didn't have a camper that was pre-wired, so I had to run a wire that comes in the package up through the hole they initially drilled for me, and it's coming out into my wiring harness for my RV. Okay, so I've just finished up the install just for the camera. You can see here I've re-siliconed all around the camera. I've siliconed around the light. This does have a rubber grommet that you may not have to on your rig. It may seal enough. One, I personally like the silicone. It's an extra protection of layer, and also my screw holes didn't line up. So I had a couple exposed holes here that I also had to fill in. So other than that, the install went fairly smooth. I will mention I've already tested this unit. I went and plugged in the truck 7-pin, made sure this came on and it synced before I went through all of these steps. I didn't catch that part on camera, but now I'll take you to the monitor where we can actually turn it on, sync it, and all the things. Okay, and you can see because I've already connected it, it automatically connected to my camera. You can see up here in the upper left-hand screen, there is a level, so that from a signal perspective, I'm at 2 bars. You can connect up to 4 cameras to this monitor, and so the way you would change that is by clicking this S button here on the top, and you can see it shows you each of your channels. Channel 4 is the default for the rear, so I don't have any on the sides. Continue pushing S, that brings me through different channels until I get to 4. So again, for my setup, I have to have the parking lights on. I personally don't mind that. It works for me, but you can hook these up different ways. Your RV may be pre-wired, it may have a different setting. I pulled mine from the parking lot. Super excited to use this. We're leaving today. We're heading to Texas. I think it's going to be great going down the road, just kind of being able to see on some of those blind spots what's happening there. I'll give more of a review once I've had a chance to run this on the road. I'll give you guys some final ending thoughts as to what I think, my honest opinion on this product. We are just waking up here in beautiful New Mexico. Stopped at a Harvest Host. We left Colorado yesterday. We had so much chaos, I didn't even catch us leaving on video. We were just ready to get out of there. We had major issues with the truck last week. So my truck has a check engine light, tire pressure light. I'm stuck in 4th gear. And the only way I can get to the next Dodge dealership is to go over that mountain pass. This is going to be an interesting ride. We're about to see what the old Dodge has got. We had a lot of things to work out, but last night we boondocked here. Very nice. We're on our way to Texas. We ran all night just on battery, running fans and things, and the battery was low this morning, so running the generators for a little while we eat breakfast just to charge the batteries up, and then we're going to hit the road. It's going to be a good day of traveling. I think we've got 5 hours today, 5 more hours tomorrow. We drove 5 hours last night, didn't get here till late, so this is a pretty big trip. Alright, so today we're RVing through Amarillo, Texas. We're all here to eat the Big Texan. Oh yeah. It's kicking up. It's kicking up.
You're not. You need to go down some. There it is.
Holy cow.
Sounds
We're here in Texas. We landed a few days ago, and I didn't get a chance to shoot this mid-trip, which I'd planned on. We had a lot of problems. We had some generator problems and trip problems, and it was just a thing. So, but I wanted to end this video with letting you know my true thoughts on this camera. Everything went off great from an operational perspective of the camera. I liked having that blind spot visibility going down the road. It was very helpful. We had 3 long days of traveling 6-7 hours a day to Texas, and through that entire trip it was really nice being able to look down at that screen and seeing if there were any cars coming up behind me or right behind me when I was switching lanes. It worked great in nighttime. There's a white light that comes on, worked fantastic, gives you great visibility at night, great visibility during the day. You can adjust the screen brightness. The only thing I didn't like is it automatically comes with sound on the camera. I muted that. I do think situationally, like if you wanted that awareness sitting somewhere, like it would be good, but you just hear wind noise going down the road, so I turned that off. Other than that, great camera. I recommend it. If you're interested, there's a link down below. You can read about their cameras. There's an Amazon link where you can check it out. If you have any questions on it, feel free to email us. Let us know any questions that you have. Throw some in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. We have a lot of fun content coming up here in Texas. See you guys next week.